Hello, my name is Ashley Williamson, and this is my presentation on nonverbal communication for my Introduction to Communications course at Rasmussen College. And I'm going to talk a little bit about nonverbal communication and how it's important in life, both our personal and professional lives, to be able to interpret different types of nonverbal communication and also to realize when we are communicating nonverbally as well, to make sure we're conveying the point that we'd like to get across to people, or to be able to understand better the point that others are trying to convey to us. I have chosen 4 photographs, and I'm going to describe different aspects of nonverbal communication in each photo. I'm going to identify body language, different facial expressions, gestures that the people use, other aspects of nonverbal communication that I notice, and just give a brief summary of what I think is going on in these photographs. Okay. All right, I've titled this one The Proud Blacksmith, and in this picture, I envision a man who's worked hard at his trade for many years, and he's done this so many times that it's almost robotic to him now. He seems to be very confident in his work. His facial expression looks like he's satisfied with what he sees and with the product that he's producing. He looks like he's proud and prideful, and that he's a hard worker. And I picture him thinking about his family at home and his children and his wife, and thinking about the satisfaction he gets from providing for his family. This next picture I titled Break Time. This man looks like he's relieved and happy, and that he just got done chopping wood for 10 hours and has never been more happy to just relax and wipe the sweat off his brow and cool off. Maybe he's laughing. Maybe his girlfriend's coming to bring him lunch. Whatever it is, he looks to be happy. He seems very approachable and friendly, and I can imagine him being a hardworking but happy-go-lucky guy. Now this guy is no nonsense. He's the new sheriff in town, and his body language and posture are all business. He's pretty serious, and his facial expression, I think he's trying to tell people who look at this picture that he's not going to put up with any nonsense. And I can see him being maybe the new sheriff in town, and maybe the townspeople aren't really ready for him yet. Maybe they don't accept him, or there's a lot of controversy behind him being the sheriff. So this photo shoot was taken with the intent to project his image to the town and to let them know that he means business. And this photo, this woman, I don't know if she's tired or sad or lost in thought, but she looks pretty worn out, and her facial expression shows deep thought and wonder, maybe possibly wondering if she'll ever leave the small rural area that she lives in. Maybe if I could read her mind, I would say she's probably dreaming about a big city, or a life that she always thought she would have, or the big city that's a few miles away, and seeing all those sights and hearing those sounds. And maybe she's watching her children play in the distance and just hoping that maybe one day they'll have a better life and live those dreams that she always thought she would. And to summarize, this was an interesting assignment, and I really found myself putting lots of thought into these pictures and realizing that maybe even in the social media world, pictures that you put up on Facebook or Instagram or things like that, your body language, things that you're wearing, your facial expressions, even though it may have been one situation or one intention of what you were trying to communicate, other people could be interpreting it differently. So I think it's always important to project images and pictures and realize that sometimes they won't always be portrayed the way that we intended. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much.